Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of SimCity. Yes, it is that time. We are rebuilding the city, we are putting in the streetcar avenues, and we're going to have to bite the bullet a little bit here and destroy the whole of this road. I want to do this really quickly. I'm getting kind of tired of rebuilding all of this. It's taking a long time and I want to get back to that sort of micromanagement where we're going around fine-tuning things and keeping the city running. So I've just noticed that my water has gone low. That means we need to build another pump. Let's have a look, and the water is completely dry in this area. It's from over here that we need to be pulling the water, and I was talking about that, how I wanted to redesign this, get rid of all that pollution so we could pump the water that's being recycled. Now with this going as dry as it looks in this area, this could be a huge problem. Now I think as a short solution, in the meantime I'm going to add a tower or two towers just around, in fact we'll make it 3 towers just around here to pull all of that water into the system, and we'll see what happens over here. But we might have to make some adjustments to this area instead of working on this, but I want to go ahead and do this, plus when we destroy all those buildings they won't be using the water. So yeah, let's pull out the bulldozer. Let's slow down time as well, because we don't want to have too much time pass while we're doing this. So say goodbye to all of this. Yep, I'll do it. And there it all goes. Wow. And you know what I've just realised? That was a lot of things to go, but it's this road here is the next avenue, so a whole load more things are going to go as well. Let's have a look. Oh god, that is a lot. We're just going to have to bite the bullet on this one, say goodbye to all of that. And this might be a bit of a bad decision, but we're going to push on. Let's get rid of that abandoned building as well. Let's also... oh, we're destroying so much right now. Get rid of all of that and connect that up as a streetcar avenue. Like that, that's good. And then that grid there is the one that we want to match up to. So, see, it's a bit wonky. That's a bit weird how it does that, these grid lines. Let's start off like that. Make sure we get it straight for the majority of this. And we've got another connecting road problem at the end there, which is not what I want to deal with right now. And look, we're in the red big time. So why can't I connect that? Right, because it's going through a placed building. Let's dezone. In fact, let's pause. We can actually do a lot of this while we're paused. Let's get rid of that. Yep, same dealio down this end. We'll do these on the way down as well. Just dezone all of that. Looking good, looking good. Okay, so why can't we go into this bit over here? Do we have a streetcar nearby? We have one there and an intersection there, so we always have this problem when we come back down here. Is it that thing on the right that's just popped up? Go away. And that does not look good, does it? Because we have 2 very important buildings here. Or more than that even. We have the departments attached over there. Let's destroy this building. We're just destroying everything, and it needs workers, so it's not open. Right, let's close that and let's see if we can do this, please. Fingers crossed, because this is a very important intersection that we need right here. Cannot draw through placed buildings. What if we try it the other way around? Let's pick a spot here. It doesn't like that, but it doesn't mind that bit there. I'm wondering if we should just have it slightly slanted at the end here. We don't want it to influence the buildings around it too much, so let's bring it over to around here and then go slightly off to the side. Ah, that's really unneat, isn't it? And it's just going to affect a few buildings down the bottom here. Some of our industrial ones, so hopefully that doesn't cause too much of a problem. I think it was this building here that was getting in the way. So anyway, I can do all of this boring stuff now off camera. You've seen me do it plenty of times already. I'm going to put the parks on the sides of the avenues and then zone the areas in the middle of this bit here. And is it me, or are they... it almost seems like that's actually closer. Do you know, I'm going to have to check this quickly. Let's look at how close the parks go together. There's a small gap between them. Oh, I'd hate to destroy this road after I've just built it. So let's grab one of these, just put that... Oh god, it is as well. Look at that. That is a huge problem. I built the entire road in the wrong place. What a bad start to this episode. Do you know, it almost looks like it slants over, which is what I was talking about with the grid and how they, yeah, it changes up. So let's just build a couple of parks down here. I think it's going to be very obvious, yeah, that I built this all in the wrong place. Ah, what a derpy start. Okay. Oh, no, don't go around that way. Uh-oh. As soon as I let go, it's gonna... Oh my god, it's gonna destroy everything. How do I... No, I'm making it worse. Oh god, how do I undo this? Oh, this is really bad. Okay, let's identify the end. Can we come down there? Oh my god, it's gonna destroy so much stuff. Can I shift click out? Oh, this would be disastrous. I can't seem to stop it. Where do I go back? Right, I have a decision to make. Can I... Oh, brilliant. Oh, I right clicked and it cancelled it. Very good, EA. That's some good intuition there. Okay, the heart attack's over. And you've seen enough of me derping around at the beginning of this. I'm going to put the road in the right place and do all of that I described a minute ago. Okay, so the game has been paused the whole time. I've put everything in place, including the zones. We have a little bit of commercial down here. I probably actually should have built that a little further up, but it makes a difference from these other areas where the commercial's up here. Although we don't have roads going across the middle, so I probably should have put them a little further up. Anyway, you can see I've sort of placed the plazas or the simple walkways, you know, around to increase the land density. And also I've done all of this using the parks technique with the soccer fields. You can see they fit in there. These ones I've made it so that 2 can fit in. And yeah, it's all kind of ready to go. So I thought it would be interesting to see what happens now, because I put in some more services, but I don't think this is updated for all the people that have left the city. So let's resume and then speed this right up. And oh, look at that, down to minus 5,000 per hour. That is crazy. And it'd be interesting to see how long we can survive like this. We've got plenty of money to do it, but when these buildings come up and they start running and people move in and people start going to work and paying taxes, then I think that's going to shoot right back up. But yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how that plays out. So, our population has just really dipped down over time now. And it feels like maybe not enough of the high wealth people are actually moving back into these buildings. Not enough shoppers. Let's see. This area isn't so healthy. I'm not sure how we tell how many people are in each building. Great police coverage, an injury. So they have a land value thing going on there, I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But it seems like this is ticking up slowly, so we're just going to continue looking around the city. Let's have a look at the approval rating and why that jumps back up. Kids couldn't go to school, people keep dying, it's horrible. So again, health is just always an issue. Same problems there. Angry we had no water. Well, we solved that problem, so I'm going to guess that that happened and then it sort of moved on from that. Okay, so again, health is a problem. And everything's good with the low wealth. Now, I did destroy all of these down here. And they need skilled workers. So we're just going to have to keep on working at bringing in more of the highest wealth citizens. And there's plenty of jobs for them. We can see that here. I'm really starting to get used to this now and what it all means, these figures here. There's actually some medium wealth people are starting to commute in, and still the low level wealth workers are commuting in after I destroyed all of those buildings. So let's zone back a little bit of that and let some... I mean, there's a lot of demand for it there as well with the industrial, so let's let these businesses come back in and just see what happens. We'll check back on it in a bit. In fact, let's zone all of that middle area. It'll be interesting to see what happens over time. And so how is the university doing? 62% research. That is taking a very long time, but when it is finished, it means all of this area down here should hopefully be halved, and then we've got some more room for other projects. I've also noticed the figures for the streetcar have changed. It's down to 10 minutes the average wait and 7,000 riders per day. Which is a little bit crazy. What are we doing wrong here? Because we covered most of the city. We have, I guess we've had a huge population cut. It's almost halved. Yeah, that's crazy. And now we are really sitting in the red. It's going to take some time for all of this to develop back. Is there anything else that we're missing out on? Our next City Hall upgrade is at 292,000 residents. That's crazy. Well, not sure what else we can really check up on, or where we can save money. Everything seems to be okay. And we've got some medium tech industrial now. That's probably from down there where we've built those. Let's keep looking at these numbers. Well, no one in our city is unemployed now. There's a positive. So if we, move forward from this point and try and keep those numbers under control, it just seems like a lack of citizens is really hurting us, although this number is slowly going back up. So we've got some students that aren't enrolled, and I've just realised something. I don't think I actually placed those bus stops. Nope, I didn't. So let's put those in quickly. One on either oh, that placed in the wrong place. Let's get rid of that. Spin round here. Come on. There we go, got it. Okay, so bus stops. One on that side of the road. One on that side. And then that side over there. Let's put one up the top as well. In a couple of places. And then the other thing that I needed to check was education. Yep, no bus stops anywhere around here. That's really bad, actually. I need to get on top of that. Let's make sure this road has loads. Okay. There we go, very nice. Oh, look at the traffic there. That's insane. What's going on there? Why is that so bad? Right, we'll just plop these down quickly and then try and figure that one out. Okay, so the whole area is nicely covered. So they all want to go up here. Well, that's a recycling truck. Going to work on the line. So people are going to work up here. I don't know what's going on. That is really strange. Huge backup here. We need to get more people using the streetcars, and it seems to be ever since I replaced this that things just didn't seem to work the same. I'm not sure what I've done differently. As I said, we do have less residents, and look at this, the number is starting to shoot back up, which is cool. Still no unemployed people, that's good. And we've got a lot of people commuting in. Do you know what? We also have a train station down here. I'm not sure if you can analyse how people come in. So we have 1,300 riders per day. And we can put down a sign. And that's about it. So every 6 minutes a train comes through. That is interesting. We probably need to get an avenue hooked up to this with the streetcar so people can jump straight off the trains and go onto the streetcar. Also, I think I mentioned it a couple of episodes ago. I was curious as to how the park and ride worked. If I could just put them anywhere in the city next to bus stops, and I didn't see a comment about that. However, I've just thought, why don't we experiment and find out? So these things are relatively cheap. Yep, 400. So let's put one there next to that bus stop, one on the other side, and we'll just put a third one down here if there's room as well. Yeah, right there. In between those houses. Just see if that makes any difference. It'd be interesting, because if people start parking up there, then it means they're taking a shorter distance. They're not driving to work or whatever, they're just going to the park and ride, and then perhaps we could plot them out throughout the city. But over here in the UK, the way things work is the park and ride is always next to the bus depot, and you tend to take it into the city, which is what I've done there. Maybe in America things work differently, like you have them all over the place, and And yeah, and that's how they've intended it to work in this game. So the college is still teaching loads of people. I did talk about experimenting and shutting that down. Do we have room for more people here? It would appear that we do. And how many people did we teach yesterday? It's kind of hard to tell. Look, it says it's teaching 1,800 up the top, and then it says students in class, yeah, 600. So anyway, we should definitely experiment and just turn this off for the meantime. So, no more college. I'm sorry, it's been closed. We need the money. Hey, and look, we're out of the red zone. We're up to 75,000 people. So this has gone really well, this strip here. And I tell you what, I think the last part of the city is going to be quite easy to do. We're not going to do that straight away. Let's let this fully develop so we're much more stable. And then next time when we do the bit on the right here, hopefully we won't be dipping into the red. But we actually have, yeah, we have another problem to attend to. I want to put this next to our sewage treatment plant, and I want to rearrange this area over here, so maybe we should look at doing that. I'm going to be going with the quick fix again. The reason why, we just want to pull up a bit more water. I think the water's all dry around here. Oh, apparently not. I was going to say maybe with them we could destroy them, but we need to plan this a little. We need to think about how big these buildings are, how we're going to arrange them, and in what order we're going to do it. It probably will involve pausing, destroying everything and rebuilding, which is going to be very expensive. We also have our university over here. I might have to destroy that building and put it somewhere else. In fact, I don't know why I put it there. I think it's because this path connects to this road, so I could put it there. If I'd have given that a bit more thought, I kind of placed that down in a rush. We could have extended that path up here and placed it here. However, all of this one day needs to be converted into an avenue. So we want to place that with its back to this area here. Let's see what we can edit at the moment, because this land dump is empty. Let's destroy that. Yep, let me destroy it, please. Okay, that one is empty. I think you need a minimum of one, or maybe things can go straight into the incinerator. That would be interesting. We can destroy all of this path here, and then the rest of it is the actual dump itself. So I'm just wondering what is going to be the most effective based on the size of this building. Decisions. I think what we should do is have that right in the very corner and have a road that goes down the side here, and I think that gives us enough room to put in some incinerators and these on the side. So that means we have to move the sewage treatment plant, and possibly we could put our recycling centre in a completely different position. You know, I haven't thought about that. Closer to the trade depot would be nice. So maybe somewhere around here. I'm also wondering if I should wait until we have yeah, the new power options in the city. I forget what they're called, the solar panels or whatever. Okay, so we got some hazmat fires destroying the city. We need to get a large fire station to cover that, and I dealt with this problem in another city. I just kind of left it alone and it burnt down like an industrial building, and then everything was back to normal. And what on earth is happening now? Oh, zombie escape! Where are they? Where are they? Let's find these guys. Let's slow down the speed of the game as well. I don't see them. Are they up here? Oh man, this is not a good time. We were just getting back on our feet. We're up to 2,000 an hour. 83,000 people in the city. And we have zombies, and I can't even see where they are. That's kind of weird, that is. Let's have a closer look. I guess we should probably look for flashing lights. And last time this happened on the old Simpals world, I zoomed in and it was really easy to see what was going on, but I just can't see where the outbreak is at. There's a lot of... They're going down this way. Oh, they're turning around. They're going to the other side of the road. Where is the outbreak? They're going around in circles. Oh, it could be there. Because it's got that little symbol. That's just for an injury. Huh. Oh, here it is, at the clinic. Hey, it was at the clinic last time. It's kind of logical, I guess, isn't it? Let's see if we can find some infected. Is that someone who's infected? They're kind of walking like a zombie. Oh man, this is crazy. Well, that doesn't seem to be affecting the city that much, I guess. We do have a problem with this hazmat fire. Yeah, I talked about that a second ago. Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to jump into this straight away. We really need to sort out the water crisis. Where could we move the recycling centre to? We could put it down in this area, and this is interesting. We're getting high-tech buildings down here instead of low ones like we had before. How is that affecting all of this? So now we have a couple of people in this region commuting out, but no one's unemployed, which is great. We have a lot of people commuting in. We must have a low building somewhere still that's causing that. Do not see any that are that low down on the tech scale. And the zombie music's still playing, so something's definitely going on. Crazy. I don't know, I really want to wait until this research project is finished, so maybe that's what I'll do at this point, rather than rebuild. We'll get to the end of that, which means that we can destroy... Well, I hope we can destroy that and move it without losing that technology. And that'll give us more room down here. Then we can hopefully downsize this, which means we can move the recycling centre all the way over here, and I think that's going to be a good place to put it, because it'll be near the two trade depots. It'll free up a little bit of space over here as well, and we can neatly organise our water pumping station and our sewage treatment plant into this area here. Well, I've just been taking care of a few things. The zombie crisis seems to have passed without causing any problem. The hazmat fire thing went away. This building here blew up, and that was it. It just blew up, didn't cause any problems around it, and now a new one is coming in place. Just been looking over the statistics again. I really like this. Just 5 people commuting out, so we've got a really nice balance here. That is not, going to be contributing to the traffic here at all, because no one's coming in or out to work, which is fantastic. That's just what we want. We do have some tourists, though. I'm not really sure if that's a good thing or not. Whether we should really do too much about that. But students, we have a lot of students not enrolled, 1,701, so I'm wondering if maybe we should build another building over at our university. But that's what we're going to be doing next episode. We are kind of ready to tackle this thing over in the corner here, where we're going to rearrange everything. And also, we are now at 86% research, so I'm going to wait until that's finished, and then next episode we will be able to downsize our solar farm, and then redo this area over here and make some big changes. And you know what? They're going to be really smart changes, I think, and they're going to free up a little bit of space. And everything we've done recently with rebuilding this here has been for the best, I think, and it's going to really help this city in the long run. We've been able to deal with the traffic problem, although it does still seem like, like there is a lot more traffic than we had a while ago. The number of riders is going up, and I think what I'm going to do, we're going to end this episode with a little bit of an experiment. Okay, so I'm going to start by destroying this road here. So anyone who lives on this street has to go all the way to the top to come back down again, like that, and then destroy a couple of houses around here. Also, all of this needs to be dezoned, and we are going to put ourselves another one of those on the other side, right there at the very entrance, and we're going to fill this thing up to the max. Now, at the moment our income is 4,000 per hour. We are really trying to get that back up, but we're going to spend a lot of it on this now. So I really want to get the traffic down as much as I can. Maybe I'll put in a few more stops as well, and it looks like we're going to have to destroy... Oh, we've got an abandoned building over here. We're going to have to destroy that little segment of road. And we were editing this here. Come on, edit. There we go. 2 more. And when I click on it, for some reason it doesn't select straight away. Okay, so we had 33,000 a minute ago, but 38 and 32 minutes. And so in the next episode we're going to be building the solar farm, and we're going to see if that makes a difference. So, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time.